Oh, did you just dip Mommy's Beauty Blender into red eyeshadow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Jordy, if you don't know me. And before I forget, I need to tell you guys that my furless brushes have an imposter. Get out of here. The furless brushes, the Australian store has this new thing called Afterpay. So check it out. Take your time to pay. There's more brushes on every site. The link is down below, and I really appreciate your support. And these are the brushes that I use in the video, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about when I say the Pro 7E and Pro 7M and Pro 4E, and it's these. Today I did a really easy, grungy, everyday look for you guys. It's kind of the warm version of my other grunge look that I'll put up here if you want to check that one out. It's cool toned. This video also has my go-to updated foundation routine, so if you're interested in that, then keep watching. Part of my foundation routine is obviously skincare, which I already put on because I am impatient. If you want to see my skincare routine, I do have a Maybelline Meg video on my channel. My favorite primer in the whole world that hasn't changed in probably a solid year is the Optical Illusion Primer from Urban Decay. I've never replaced this because all you need is a teeny tiny little blob, and it goes a really long way. Out of all of the probably 50 primers I've tried, this one fills in my pores the best. Really strange if you think about it. I try not to rub it around too much because it does do something sometimes with my moisturizer where it has a reaction and it turns into little crumbly balls. So I kind of smooth it on and then pat it in. I recently started using Korean cushion foundations, and they have become my all-time favorite. This one is by McQueen, New York. It's from Yes Style, and I love it. If you like full coverage foundation, this probably isn't for you. But if you're like me and you put on heavy concealer over foundation, then these are perfect. It just makes like a nice base for the concealer. This is also perfect for no makeup days because it really just looks like your skin, but better. I don't bring the foundation up under my eyes because that's where I put the most concealer. It gets really creasy. Too many layers of shit. Oh. My current favorite concealer is the Bare Som Dual, it says contouring, but it's not a contouring product. And it's got concealer and the brightener, and this is the only shade that it comes in, which is incredibly unfortunate. This concealer goes a long way. The coverage is so good and not cakey. Ow. Not that there's anything wrong with cake. Just using my disgustingly dirty beauty blender that needs to be washed along with all of my brushes. Everything is really dirty. I'm not. I had a shower. With just the concealer I put under my eyes, I concealed my under eyes, my eyelids, all of my little blemishes, my nose, just with that little bit. It's so good. You can leave your face like this to look a little bit more natural with the concealer as your skin tone, but I like to highlight. So using the brightening side, I brighten my under eye, and then the center of my face makes you look really super glowy. Even with another layer of this product, it doesn't get cakey. If you saw my last video, you saw that I reviewed the Freckle product, and I've used it probably about 5 times now, and every single time I use it, I love it more. But I used it a different way yesterday, day before, and instead of doing it as a last step, which is usually how I do my freckles, I did it when my foundation was not set, and then I did everything over top of the freckles, and it looks so good. Put them wherever, it doesn't really matter. and then they just sink right into the foundation. And it looks like it's just, I don't know if you can even see it. I do a few layers. They just look so legit. And then also with all the other makeup on top, it looks like I just put makeup on top of freckles. I really like this product also because if you make a mistake like that, it really doesn't matter. I've been using the Fenty matchstick again in amber to contour because it's such a natural contour color. It just actually looks like a shadow instead of like bronzer. I put it here to make it look like my cheekbones are popping. I put it here to make it look like my jawline is popping. I'm not gonna bother with my forehead because, I don't know, it just never looks that great when I contour my forehead because my forehead is really lumpy. And then for my nose, I'm just gonna use the Pro 1M and pick up the product off of the stick to keep it chill. This isn't gonna be like a 90s grunge look, then I probably wouldn't contour at all. Just kind of a modern grunge. I'm still not gonna go super heavy on the contour. It's not really what it's about. To blend out the contour, I'm using the Pro 4F, which is a foundation brush. It blends out contour so nice. I'm gonna pop back in with the eye brightening concealer. And I'm just gonna brighten under this contour slightly, which will make the cheeks look even more poppiner. It just looks like a shadow. It's amazing. And I'm gonna use the Pro 1F, which is the perfect shape for baking because it's quite precise with where you can put your powder. It fits under the eye perfectly. I put powder first on the areas that I want to be extra bright and anywhere my makeup gathers and creases, like under my eyes and my smile lines, between my brows. Make sure to always tap out any creasing because if you set it with powder, it's gonna stay creasy. Also setting my eyelids with powder. I always conceal my eyelids because they're translucent. You can see my innards through my skin. My skin is looking a tiny bit dull and powdery, so while I dust off this excess powder with the Pro 3F, I'm also going to apply the Reserve Your Cabana Wet n Wild bronzer, which is still one of my favorite products of all time. Just gonna grab some and kind of use it to take off the powder. I just love it for like an all over healthy glow. And it has SPF and it sets your makeup. I also like to bring it down onto my neck, and if I'm wearing a lower cut top, I put it on my shoulders and my chest, and it looks so pretty. And I think it's like $3. Using my favorite eyeshadow brush in the whole entire world, the Pro 7E and Rubbish by Milk Cosmetics. I'm just going in. I'm not too worried about any kind of shape. Warm tone eyeshadows look good on any eye color. I really, really like them on my blue eyes. Since orange is opposite of blue on the color wheel, it really makes them pop. Next to the Pro 4E in the same color, I'm gonna put it on the lower lash line. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be sloppy. Going it up a little bit more, and I'm gonna bring it a little bit further down to make it a little more grungy. This one is from the Rust Stack. And the next one I'm going to use is from the Dark Matter stack. This is Unseen. And I'm going to go back in with the Pro 7E. And I'm just going to stick it on the lid and blend it also into the crease. And just down on the outer corner. I don't want there to be any hard lines. I don't want there to be any distinction between the two eyeshadow colors. Just want it all blended together in one big mess. I'm gonna go into Dust Yourself Off from the Baby Girl stack with the Pro 4E. Just on the outer corner, and the inner corner, and a little bit on the outer lower lash line. And then blend it into nothing. Just wanted to make it a little bit warmer and add a little bit of definition. Make it a little bit more interesting. It's an eye look for when you want to just look super strung out. Now I'm going to go right into mascara, my Milk Kush mascara, which is the best. And I'm going to put it on the top and bottom lashes. I'm not going to add lashes, so I'm going to do a few coats of mascara. For the lip, I'm going to use Dream Boy by Melt also. I'm going to take this Ultra Matte Eyeliner from Melt in the shade Columbia. And I'm going to line over top of the lipstick. The reason I'm doing it over top is because I wanted it to be a pretty defined, obvious lip line. If you want to keep this really grunge, you can just leave it at this with no highlight and no blush, but I'm a highlight and blush fanatic, so I'm gonna go in. This is a very Melt look, apparently. I'm gonna use the Melt Nevermore Blush Light and the Pro 2F. And I'm gonna highlight with the Ghost Light Blush Light. Just using the same brush, cause I'm too lazy to grab another one. I'm going to go in and highlight the inner corner, which you do not have to do. You can keep it matte. And the nose. I can't go without my nose highlight. I'm going to set it with my Ciate Dewy Spritz. And that's it. That's all. Super easy and quick and cute and grungy and subtle enough for every day. I think, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of this look. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.